Good morning. This is Mary Bellon, and I'm going to read another poem for you today. This one's called Empty. Before I read it, I want to just mention that I refer to Lot's wife in this poem, and my interpretation of the story of Lot and his wife as they're fleeing the city, and God commands her to not turn around, but she does turn around, and then she's changed into a pillar of salt. And my interpretation of that story is that when Lot's wife turned around and she saw the destruction of the city and the death of her friends and people that she had loved, and just the overall sense of endings of this time of her life, the grief was so intense that she cried, and the tears, which are salty, were so intense that they turned her into a pillar of salt. So I think that this is a story in the good Midrash tradition that talks about grief. So I just wanted to mention that so you know when you hear the reference in the poem that you'll understand. So here's the poem, Empty. Only the space between the stars, the grass and the sky, the trees and the bird hovering before descent is really empty. The space between one breath and the next, in the smallest hesitation, the slight pause as the lungs wait on the heart, and between beats as between breaths. Empty is a world inhabited in stillness, in silence. Sometimes empty is where the brave go to be shed of words, thoughts, or feelings, to be naked in nakedness, to be nothing, to be relieved of all burdens carried in a basket that could not be set down, to never speak of the unspeakable, to never become lost in thought, which is now nothing, or to be consumed by the colors of the day, or the sound of birdsong, or the voices that laugh and cry. Empty is the small cave of Elijah, where God mumbles in the silence, or the path between the waves that parted for Moses and the Hebrew children, the path that remained soundless as they marched across, their feet making indentations in wet sand. Empty is the voice of Lot's wife, whose tears made her a pillar of salt. Empty is the tomb of Jesus after the sounds of nails hammered and wailing by women standing vigil. Empty is the place that can be reached only by grace, only by mystery, or by losses that force open hands, holding anything at all, anyone at all. Empty is the sacrament of loss, the secret hiding place of the wise, the moment between moments, brief, spacious, cleansing, full. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that.